the World Food Bank and also the president of the Rockefeller Foundation warns massive food crisis is on the horizon. President Rajiv Shah warned that a massive immediate food crisis could emerge following the Russia-Ukraine cutting off of grain exports. He said concerning Bloomberg Television, David Wesson, that the next global food crisis could start in poorer nations within the next 6 months. Zero Hedge reports, he said global fertilizer supply disruptions caused by Russia-Ukraine crisis would have an even worse impact on the crisis, slashing crop yields worldwide. Shah said debt relief and emergency aid for emerging market countries are needed to mitigate the effects of the food crisis. Shah's appearance on Bloomberg is interesting because of the foundation's repetitive talk about the need for the global food supply to be reset to a more sustainable one. The foundation has closely aligned views with the World Economic Forum, WEF, advocating for a global reset. WEF founder Klaus Schwab famously said in the early 2020, months after the virus pandemic began, the pandemic represents a rare but narrow window of opportunity to reflect, reimagine, and reset our world to create a healthier, more equitable, and more prosperous future. While Schwab and other global elites called for a global reset, Rockefeller Foundation's managing director of Food Initiative, Sarah Farley, echoed that same message. Farley's note published on WF's website titled, "How to Reimagine Our Food Systems for a Post-COVID World" outlined the need to redesign supply chains with nutrition and human health in mind. Rockefeller Foundation Senior Vice President of Food Initiative, Roy Steiner, recently said the world is spending far too much on food that are bad for people and bad for the planet. And what could Steiner likely be referring to? Possibly cattle farming and how it uses massive amounts of natural resources such as water and feed to produce meat. WEF has advocated the need for the global food supply to inject insects into human diets. What can I tell you? Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. This is by Neam Harris on News Punch. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.